Pokemon Crystal is one of the most well-respected games in the Pokemon series for having revolutionary improvements upon its preceding games being Pokemon Red and Blue, like having a wide array of new Pokemon introduced and the fact that you can go back to Kanto to defeat its gym leaders there. Now imagine a scenario where you're playing Pokemon Crystal but have the ability to start off your adventure in any town in the entire game, with the gyms quite literally scaling to your badge amount. Welcome to Pokemon Crystal Clear, the game no speedrunner could ever route definitively. Pokemon Crystal Clear is simply one of the most unique ROM hacks I have ever played. The game begins like no other Pokemon game. The first thing you're asked is, where would you like to start your adventure, where you literally get more freedom to start your adventure than any other game I have ever played. Not only do you have the ability to start off in one of 20 cities in the game, you then also get the choice between 30 different starter Pokemon, and you get to completely customize the looks of your character. You then get introduced to the biggest feature in the game. You get to beat the 16 gym leaders in this game in whatever order you want, and the gym leaders will scale to level and movesets depending on how many badges you have. For example, if you order all these 16 gym leaders, then I beat the game in the order right here, which is one of the coolest things I can actually say here. This game is incredible. Hello everybody and welcome to the review of Pokemon Crystal Clear. Let's take a step back and take a good look at this game and see what makes it so good. Pokemon Crystal Clear offers Pokemon Crystal with a complete new feel, look and purpose to it. You still go around beating gym leaders, but this time you have the complete control. The game includes all 251 available Pokemon in the game, and through clever ways of this game, including someone called the Trade Bag Guy, you can get every single Pokemon and evolution in this game naturally. You get to choose out of 30 starters, including the original starters if you are looking for more of a regular team, or some other more unique starters if you are looking for more of a challenge in this game. Then you get to choose your location to start. As said, you can start in whichever town you please, which gives a lovely open world vibe to begin with, and you can go wherever you want from the very beginning. All roadblocks, barriers, or whatever would limit you from progressing in the original Pokemon Crystal is completely removed here. You can go do the very last gym leader first at level 7 and then end your adventure at the third gym leader at level 70. This is of course a great idea, but execution is a whole nother stage of the process. I'm glad to say that this game did an amazing job on the execution of this game, and it always feels very smooth and natural. This is also because you get access to more features in the game as you get more badges. For example, every time you get a new badge, you will get a call from the Pokemon League, telling you some things you are now able to do. As you get more badges, you also get access to more HM moves to move around the map quicker and get to more hidden spots, and you eventually get access to buying every TM there is at the department store as well. That's not to say there are no flaws with the flow of a game where you can literally go everywhere you want. There were places and times where you came upon wild Pokemon that were way higher level than yourself, sometimes throwing you off a bit, which is a bit annoying sometimes but can be dealt with. Those are the biggest features in this game, which already make it good of course, but the smaller features in a game always tend to stick, and that is exactly the case with this game. Let's talk about the little lifesavers first. This game has built-in running chutes, and it's so fucking nice to be able to run in a Generation 2 game instead of literally crawling everywhere without the bike. Another thing making me think the creator of this hack is an entity above us is that you automatically turn around after you healed your Pokemon so you don't do it again. And the fact that they cut out the trash cans puzzle at Lieutenant Surge's gym. You also have something pretty creative called the modification station, where you have the ability to do all changes to a Pokemon in one house, including tweaking natures, changing IVs and EVs, reminding moves, deleting moves, all those things. I find that to be really nice and creative, especially because you have access to this house from the beginning of the game, allowing you to tweak your Pokemon in whatever way you wish from the very start. Then there is the astronomical improvement of the Pokédex. Not only does the Pokédex have a way cleaner, more sexy look, it is also genuinely very useful, and I found myself really using the Pokédex to find and look at a lot of things in this game. The Pokédex allows you to look at any Pokémon you have seen in battle or in the overworld, and find their moves, their evolution methods, where they could be found, and their Pokédex entry in an extremely clean look for a Generation 2 game. Not only is this Pokédex a fun feature to screw with, but it also genuinely helped me to find some members for my team. This is one of the best ways a Pokédex has ever been used, especially in a game where you don't exactly know what is to be found where. Talking about where, this game actually improved a bunch of things on the map. For example, you don't have to have certain HMs anymore to move to certain cities, as new ways or roadblocks have just been opened, and this game actually added a bunch of new places to the map for you to explore, which gives this game an even more open world feel. A quick note about the story as well. As expected, having a story in an open world game like this would be near impossible, and it is not present in this game. There are some interesting recurring characters in the game though, and there are a bunch of NPCs that give valuable information to the game. Pokemon Crystal Clear actually manages to keep a pretty clear difficulty curve for a game that has this many things to account for. For the first couple of gyms, I was not confident that this game knew how to curve its difficulty yet, and because of that I kind of swept through those. But you can honestly play this game at a perfect pace without having to grind, at least for a while, and have a nice experience with the gym leaders not being too hard at all. That is just the beginning though. This game can get hard at times. Not only do the levels of the Pokemon you're fighting ramp up as you get more badges, the moves and quality of Pokemon also get much more complex and difficult as you move on, making for some actual strategy to be required sometimes, even though you do have the ability to heal and revive your Pokemon as you wish. That last rule does not even go for the entire game though. In the Elite Four, you are actually prohibited from using healing items during battle, making it even harder. The gym leaders and Elite Four do also not hold back on their Pokemon at all, often using legendary and pseudo-legendary Pokemon, as well as egg moves and TMs. Another great feature is the fact that you can re-battle gym leaders. If you wish to experience how a gym would be as you have already done a bunch of them, you actually have the ability to do so. You can challenge any gym you wish at any level from the 1st to the 16th whenever you want. So if you want to see Faulkner in action with some level 70 trained legendary Pokemon, you can go right ahead and do so to experience the game at its full capacity. Even though I may have overwhelmed you with all these great things about this game already, I would still like to take a second to talk about the graphics and music of this game. I have said plenty of times before that great graphics and music do not play the biggest part in a Pokemon game, but it does always help. Pokemon Crystal Clear actually did very nicely in both departments though. For the graphics, this game does not change a lot from the original Pokemon Crystal, as it's obviously not the intent to create an entirely new game, just a new version of Pokemon Crystal. For what it does change though, I found it to be very appealing, having some pretty nice gym designs and having some good designs on the custom places added in this game as well. As far as the music goes, I found this game once again to be amazingly creative. Of course, this is still a Game Boy Color game, making the audio possibilities limited, but the creators put an enormous amount of effort into the audio, allowing you to play loads of musical themes from a lot of different games and allowing you to configure them as you please. You can also just sit in the music menu and listen to some music this game has integrated in an 8-bit style, which can be very relaxing. Honestly, this game did an excellent job with its music and was very creative with its limited possibilities as a Game Boy Color game. Pokemon Crystal Clear is an amazing game that has thoroughly impressed me, even after all the great things I had heard from it. The game manages to be so extremely expanded while still keeping the same charm from the original Pokemon Crystal. Overall, if you are looking for a new way to experience a second generation game in a way you never have before, Pokemon Crystal Clear would be a great option. I would give this game a 9 out of 10. It is a definite recommendation from me. Alright, thanks everybody so much for watching this review. I hope it was helpful. If you like this review, please leave a like and leave a comment telling me what ROM hack I should review next, or if you have any feedback for me, or things that I did good or bad. I'm also live on Twitch pretty much every day from the moment this review goes up, playing the ROM hacks that I am reviewing, so if you would like to be a part of that, come by and say hello. I always enjoy that. Alright, that is pretty much it. Thanks everybody so much for watching and have a great day.